Good morning. This is going to be your weekly horoscope for September 16th through September 22nd. Okay. So last week we had the Virgo new moon and Venus and Scorpio opposed Uranus. Mars entered Aquarius and we had two separate grand fixed crosses. Okay. This week we have yet another double grand fixed cross, and Mercury and the Sun both enter Libra. Fall equinox is here, bringing yet another energy shift. Okay, so much energy. Try not to let it work you over. Okay, so we start off the week with the moon still in Sagittarius. Good thing. Last week's draining energy is now being balanced with the joy that this transit is bringing. Joy, adventure, definitely feeling much better. Although your popularity is increased, you're still needing more me time to recoup. Numbers for that day: 7, 9, 9, 11, 20. Okay, now you guys know that this is the ninth month, but it's an 11 universal year and a 20 universal month. So 9, 11, and 20 will always be factored in with the date and the date numbers. Okay, 7 is psychic awakenings, downloads. We have 2 9s, so that's endings, purging, unconditional love, healing. 11 is the manifestation portal, and 20 is a combination of 2 and 0, which is harmony, balance, intimate, one-on-one communication, teamwork, and trusting in the universe. Major new cycle beginning. Okay. Monday, the moon is in Capricorn, and that gives us a feeling of determination. We're dedicated and ambitious. Okay. Discipline, self-sufficiency is your current commitment. You may feel like working alone, but don't get stuck in the obsessive energy, because authority and power can be compensating for insecurities at this time. Okay. There may be trust issues as you have a secret fear of being abandoned. You yourself are loyal, steadfast, generous, and giving. Numbers for that day, and we see some progress in this because we have 8, 9, 10, 11, and 2, although the 10 can be 1, so it could be 8, 9, 11, 1, 2, which is still forward movement. 8 is a number of leadership. 9 is unconditional love and healing, setting an example. 10 is completion of a cycle. 10 also equals 1, which is new beginning. So when you complete a cycle, you start with a new beginning. Okay, and 11 stands for the manifestation portal, and 2 is for harmony and teamwork. Okay, Tuesday, Mars is squaring Uranus, okay, at 1 degree, and this causes unexpected aggressive energy. But this can lead to radical change, okay, or breakthroughs. Yay. It's a rapid aggressive energy, and it's going to cause an exquisite perspective shift, or the beginning of a perspective shift. Okay. There is a freedom in this transformation, and it's definitely creating new beginnings. What are you going to discover? Numbers for the day. Wow. 2 9s, 2 11s. So we have 11 11 manifestation portal, instant manifestation portal. Okay, 9 9 is double energy of unconditional love, purging, healing, endings. And then the 1 and the 20 is also new beginnings, harmony, trusting in the universe. Wednesday, the moon is in Aquarius. Okay, and that makes this an idealistic time. It's a blending of the rational and the intuitive, especially when it comes to friends and networks. We want to avoid being completely in the using our intelligence. We're trying to blend heart and mind and get in the habit of not just using your mind, not just using your heart, but a combination of the two for a full perspective on things. Okay. And because the moon is in Aquarius, this is about friends and social networks. Okay, you're a visionary and a clairvoyant, and you may experience dreams and visions that prompt you to explore new philosophies that you're going to completely resonate with. So you have something new that you're going to be discovering, another branch that you're going to add to the information that you're already working on, and this is going to open your mind even more. A little bit more expansiveness. Yay, we love to learn. I want to know. See, where am I? I'm lost. My horoscope page is like 2 pages long this time. Usually it's 1 page and a paragraph on the second, but I actually had to pare it down because I started pouring over into a 3rd page. So I am going to get lost a little bit more because it's very small. Very small letters right here I'm looking at on the screen. Okay, let's see. This will also shift your perspective, okay? Sacrifice has been demanded of ourselves for others, and it's left you feeling restricted as far as personal growth goes. And you long to be released from worldly problems. But no, the world and everyone in it would not be better off without you. So don't even go there. Do the work, and you'll be rewarded for engaging and slaying the shadow side. You may experience irritation or dissatisfaction, but explore your feelings by connecting to your higher self. Numbers for that day: 10, 20, 30, 9, 11. Okay, so we have forward movement, new beginnings within partnerships, and this is about creativity, new ideas, endings, healings, completion, trusting in the universe, and manifesting all of that. Thursday, the sun is conjunct Mercury, and it could bring a possible analysis paralysis strain. Don't get stuck in that energy, okay? There's a lot of attention brought to how we communicate with others, how we act towards others, and how we treat others. You may experience a shift in perspective, although your ability to identify and express emotions will be impaired a little bit. Your primary fears, Your primary fears can be experienced more vividly than others, and this could lead possibly to volatility and phobias. So be careful. Don't think too much. You need to get out and play. Okay, so numbers for that day, we have 20, 22, 9, 11, 20, and 28. That equals 10 and equals 1. So what we have here, there was a lot of 2s, and whenever I see 4 2s, that to me signals an activation within the twin flame relationship. So we have 2 20s, okay? So 2020, that's also clarity, being able to see clearly. And this could possibly mean that you could see how you can evoke harmony within a relationship with somebody in regards to your communication and your actions, okay? So the 0 is trusting in the universe, but with the 10, it also brings completion of a cycle, healing, unconditional love, and manifestation creatively. Oh, I was talking about the last day. See, I told you I was going to get lost. Okay, where was I? 2020, 22, twin flames, healing, endings and beginnings, manifestation portal, and also forward movement with the 9, 10, and the 11, new beginnings and endings. So the twin flames will be experiencing a definite shift in their relationship when it comes to communication. Friday, we have 2 grand fixed crosses again, requiring emotional and or surrendering of self-will. This deals with security, personal security, financial security, resources, and self-worth. There is a call for fair distribution of money and assets and for hard work to replace victim mentality. This, along with the Sun and Mercury, the Sun in Libra and Mercury in Libra are all working together to modify relationships and reshape perspectives in relationships, so we can get to work on changing things. These are basically seeds being planted. Not surprising with the new moon in Virgo that just passed. We're wanting to be practical and have things in order. So this is what we're doing, is we're slowly building the order and coming to conclusions that leads us to the steps that we need to build order. Okay. Where was I? Oh, and this is a call for fair distribution of money and assets and for hard work to replace victim mentality. Now, you will have clarity in love and money-making genius, and you'll have patience for all things as you detach and express healthy self-esteem while driven to blaze through your karmic lessons. You go. Mercury also enters Libra, leaving us weighing pros and cons, making comparisons, and it gives us the ability to see all sides of the coin. We are wanting to make the perfect choice, but we're not committed to any particular one, which is good because you have to not be attached to results, right, in order to manifest them. So this is a little bit of help with that, the Aquarius detachment. So we do have like a double, triple dose of detachment, which helps as we heal and purge things. Okay, you'll have flashes of intuition. Pay attention, because intellectualizing matters will lead you in the wrong direction. Stop thinking so much, and like I was saying earlier, this is combining the rational and the intuitive. So don't think too much, don't come from your heart too much. You are developing the perfect combination of using both to get a full sense of reality, or the reality of the situation. Okay, although you're sympathetic and empathetic, avoid going along to get along. That just doesn't work. That stifles your self-expression. Okay, you are at your creative best working in a team or pairing up with a partner or your partner, because if you're alone you might be lazy. Let's be honest. You do your right now with the Sun and Mercury and Libra, it's better to team up with somebody. That's for sure. You'll get so much more done and you'll be so much more creative. Okay, your words, your wordsmith right now. You're able to create harmony in situations that threaten friendships and partnerships. Harmonious collaboration and coexistence, all in fairness and balance. Give lots of compliments and you will receive them as well, and remember every single one. Okay, you got like the Akashic records of compliments. You remember every nice thing every person has ever said to you. And you love it. You love the attention. This is a perfect time to heal all wounds, as the communication is stellar, but don't sugarcoat shit, okay? Don't do it. Stand your ground with your boundaries, and you're going to make a lasting, loving impression, and that's going to create a stable bond with someone special in your life. And it will require that you give up all your manipulative, subversive tactics and find a new way to relate in your partnership and commitments. That's what all these transits are helping with this week. That's a perspective shift. Bad behaviors that cause drama will be identified as a problem that needs to change. And there's the seeds. The seeds have been planted. This is a runner-chaser circular pattern in where one partner is creating drama to feel like the relationship is going somewhere, when in fact it's only going in circles with no progress, but it gives a feeling of progress, but you're not getting anywhere. You're on a mystic journey, and you could be daydreaming now as your mind is trying to cope with the spiritual energy you're experiencing. It's like day tripping. Okay, consider it a mystic vacation while your mind integrates the psychic downloads you're privy to this week. It's okay to check out every once in a while and give your mind a rest. Just don't forget that there's a real world with real people awaiting you to check back in, okay? Check back in. Don't forget to check in. Come back down to earth. Do yourself a favor and make a date to do that checkout, but keep a strict deadline on checking back in. Self-care is important, but don't lose yourself in it, okay? And that day we also have multiple twos. We have a 2222, okay? So that's another twin flame activation, really relevant in the twin flame partnership love relationships. And the 0, once again, is like the full energy, a major new beginning, and trusting in the universe. All should be going well. So that day we have the numbers 3 and 5, and this is about creativity, being able to express your truth, who you truly are, with some confidence. You may get a surprise or gift that day, and there's unconditional love, endings, new beginnings, and you're manifesting all of this, okay? And there's also some psychic downloads some psychic downloads that day. Wow, what is going on with my Mercury? I just cannot seem to talk. I guess I'm recovering from being sick myself, guys. So I was almost burning the candle at both ends, but I had to check that shit. And I did. So Saturday, the moon is in Pisces, and that brings compassionate, dreamy, imaginative energy. Psychic visions and dreams and messages will still be coming in, and you're completely aware of the human condition. You can work tirelessly and unselfishly for others, regardless of reciprocation, because no expectations. You give freely because you are love, and that's what love is all about, giving your love freely without expecting anything in return. Very important theme, and I always stress that, okay? Regardless of the reciprocation, and especially for your mate, because you're feeling like making them happy. You're wanting to make them happy. Emotional sensitivity, which aids another, is the sun in Libra. Now, the sun in Libra puts the focus on balance and justice in your relationship or marriage. Together with Mercury, this calls for a complete reworking in the communication and balance of your love relationships. Careful now, victim mentality can still be projected onto you, and they still can try to manipulate you. But you are a stickler for fairness, so this speaks to power struggles. But your strength is courage, and that's brought on by crisis. You're good with your money, and luxury is your kryptonite, so watch the spending. You may want to enjoy the rewards without doing the work, but if you could just say no, you could avoid smiling through the resentment. Don't let people take advantage of you. And you could be thinking about the sins of the father today, and it could be difficult to be yourself. This can lead to physical ailments and diseases. Definitely, whatever the confusion in the mind will come out as a physical ailment of some sort, and if you don't express this somehow, it will create a disease. And this is mostly because you're lacking an example of a healthy ego, okay? And this keeps you from having the freedom to be yourself. Can you say narcissist? Numbers for that day: 22, 6, 9, 11, and 2. Okay, so 22 stands for peace, and we have a 20, which is harmony, intimate communication, partnership, and trusting in the universe, manifesting unconditional love and showing your love through service. Okay, what you have to watch out for this week, and this could be you, so be aware, or this could be somebody else coming to you or at you, so be aware. Okay, what to watch for this week: being too rigid, being pessimistic, opinionated, materialistic, over-exacting, becoming obsessed, having trust issues, short temper, being inflexible. There's going to be restlessness, passionate feelings, please, and hopefully you turn that into sexual energy and it doesn't go the way of anger. Or with the Sun and Mercury in transits, maybe you can turn that. You can manipulate those with your words sweetly and turn that into sexual passion energy instead of anger and resentment. Okay, there could be jealousy. Somebody could be stubborn, definitely unpredictable, contrary, aloof, argumentative, tactless, aloof, detached. They could have a short temper. There could be some suicidal thoughts, irritation, dissatisfaction, volatility, phobias, analysis paralysis. You could act neurotic, and you could feel drained. Primary fear could make an appearance. I said phobias already, yeah. There could be, you could struggle with indecision. You could be easily manipulated or taken advantage of. You could sugarcoat shit. You could be going along to get along and tolerating bad behaviors. There could be mental victim mentality, projection, suppressed aggression. Somebody could cause unnecessary drama. You could feel inner tension, frustration. You may feel domineering, jealousy, secretive. You could be easily confused. You could experience sorrow and self-undoing. You could want to escape, psychological escapism, and physical. You could have the tendency to avoid the harsh reality, a harsh reality, and your obligations. There could be illusion, delusion, playing the victim, issues with self-discipline. Oh, and there could be physical issues with your lower back and your butt and kidney issues. Libra, that's the Libra, especially Libras. Okay. You could be jealous, greedy. There could be ill feelings in love. You could anger or disappoint a lover. You could be fickle, faithless, narcissistic, self-centered. You're in danger of not trusting your instincts, being too stubborn. You need to watch your spending. You need to not worry about having others' approval, okay? Don't be needy. Don't be needy, don't be greedy. You might have trouble saying no, and when you do that, you give away your power. So you're in danger of being wimpy. You know that trash can commercial, wimpy, wimpy, wimpy. On the other hand, you could be vain, narcissistic, and that's basically overcompensating for a lack of a healthy ego and self-esteem. It all boils down to insecurities. These are things that you can change. Okay, so that is your weekly horoscope for next week, September 16th through the 22nd. Bye, you guys.